Hi guys, it's Sam Day here again from DeyTips.com, and in this video we're speaking all about Amazon and how you can be competitive on Amazon. But we have a very special guest with us today. We actually have Helium 10 and we have Bradley here from Helium 10. How's it going, Bradley?
I'm doing delightful. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's awesome to connect with you guys. You guys have such an awesome product. And I really want to kind of dive into what you do, like what is Helium 10 about before we get into the meat of this video.
Yeah, so what we do is we have the pretty most extensive set of tools for Amazon sellers on the market. We've got over 20 different tools, pretty much from A to Z of everything you need as an Amazon seller, from finding a product all the way to maintaining a healthy Amazon account years down the road. It was started by somebody who was selling on Amazon, and he was a software developer, and he wanted to make some stuff for himself. And he's like, hey, let me make this available for other people, and just kind of exploded. And now we're kind of the one-stop shop for Amazon sellers in order to help scale their business on Amazon.
Awesome. I think that's cool as well, like how the product is made from someone who is an actual Amazon seller, so understands the growing pains and so on and so forth, of someone who's actually going through that process as well. So what I thought would be really beneficial was for those who are starting out, for those who are watching this video and they're literally just starting out on Amazon, or maybe they've got a few products listed and they're not doing too well. What are the features on Helium 10 that you can show us that can really help some people out?
Well, you mean like if they're kind of new to Amazon, they want to like find a product, or what kind of?
Yeah, so if they're new, they're trying to find a product. What kind of tools could they use?
Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen here. I'll show you a few. Let's see here if this works. Screen one. All right, you can see my screen now?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, this is my brand new computer here. I can actually zoom in and we're going to see some cool stuff. So, there's different ways to find products. One way is using Black Box. That's our product research tool. One thing that's important for the viewers to understand is, Amazon's a different animal. All right. On Amazon, you can't just say, hey, I know all about this product, or this is the brand that I carry. It's going to be successful on Amazon because I'm an expert and my product is the best. It's not about that. I always use this example because I have my phone always in front of me, but I could have a phone case here, and I could have a company that makes phone cases, or I could be the world's biggest expert on phone cases. That doesn't mean I'm going to be successful on Amazon. As a matter of fact, I probably won't be successful because phone cases is a category that's completely saturated on Amazon and too competitive. So the secret on Amazon is trying to find where there is existing demand, but opportunity. In other words, less competition. And that's one thing that Black Box can do. We have over 450 million products in our database. So let's say I was going to sell in USA. By the way, I have, as you guys can see right here, I have USA. We can search in Canada, Germany, Spain, France, Italy, or even the UK. But let's go ahead and here in the US, what category would you like me to search right here? What would you say, Sunday? Like baby, clothing, grocery, health, home.
Let's go for health because that's quite a popular one.
Cool. All right, we'll go here. All right, so some of the things that I like to look for, and we have, as you guys can see, tons of different filters here that you can use in order to find the opportunity. One thing I like to do is I like to say, hey, show me something that's selling, let's just say at least $5,000 a month, so we know there's activity on it. And then maybe the retail price is, let's say, between $15 and $25. The reason why I pick that is I don't want to go too low because then my profit margin might be really low. But at the same time, for a lot of us, we don't have tens of thousands of dollars in order to invest in a product. So if I go for a product that retails for like $75, maybe my cost is $20. And if there's let's say minimum order quantity of 1,000 units, well, my goodness, that's like just on products alone, I'm having to invest $20,000. A lot of us don't have that kind of Sanbei has that kind of, he makes that kind of money in a couple hours, but poor people like me, we can't afford that. But if you can, guess what? That's a great deal. If you're independently wealthy, or you already have a successful business, I would actually put right here minimum like $30, because by definition, you're going to know that you're 90% of other sellers out there probably couldn't even compete on this. So by definition, you're going to have a category maybe that doesn't have as much competition. But right here for this, I think the majority of us probably could afford a product that we retail for 15 to 25 bucks. Now, what's something that do you search on Amazon UK, or where do you buy stuff on your site?
Yeah, Amazon UK mainly.
All right. Tell me something that you searched for recently to buy. 100% as a buyer. It has nothing to do with being a seller or entrepreneur or anything.
So some soccer trainers.
Soccer trainers?
Yeah.
Let's see. Something like this, or was it different?
The sneakers, soccer sneakers. I think it will be.
Sneakers, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so stuff like this, right?
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Now, if a lot of these, some of these are brand names. Now, just imagine for a second, though, that every single one here of this top row had like maybe 1,000 reviews, and then there was this one that had 6. Which ones would you have felt more confident clicking?
Most definitely the one with the more reviews.
Yeah, and that's just common psychology, right? That if a lot of people have reviewed it, psychologically people think, this is consumer proof, social proof that, this must be a pretty decent product. So what I like to do is I like to say, hey, show me something that has max 15, all right? Because if it has less than 15 reviews, but still selling right here $5,000 a month, right? To me, that tells me this probably could be a market where not everybody has like 1,000 reviews. Because if everybody has 1,000 reviews, there is no way that a product that only has 5 reviews is going to be making this $5,000 a month. Now, the same thing right here. Let's say all of these were 5 stars, regardless of the review count. They were all like 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. And then you had like this one here that was, let's just say this was like 3 stars or something. Let me see if there are any bad ones here. Okay, yeah, here. This one has 1 star. Again, psychologically, what are buyers going to click on?
Yeah, definitely not the one with 1 star. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put again 3.5 stars here. Now the reason I'm doing this is the same thing. If there's a product with only 3 stars but still making $5,000 a month, in my mind, it could signify one of 2 things. One thing could be that nobody else has 5 stars. Everybody's only got 3 or 2.5 or 3.5 stars. And so they have to pick this one. And in that case, if I come in, I know with a 5-star product, well, I already have the advantage. The other thing is maybe this particular product that we're about to find only has a specific function that only it can fulfill, and all the competition doesn't have it. So regardless of if other people are 5 stars, anybody who wants that particular function, well, they have to buy this product because it's the only one that has it. So, hey, again, if I come in with that same function and I come in with 5 stars, again, I would have the advantage. I'm going to put here number of sellers between 1 and 2. I don't want to have stuff that's wholesale. A lot, arbitrage. Arbitrage, is for the sellers who are like buying things wholesale or buying things at a market or online and reselling it, and there could be like 15 or 20. But for me personally, I'm just looking for a private label product. I'm also going to put variation maximum 2. When you're starting off, like if there are socks or you're in the shoes category, you're going to have, size 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, all right? Or if you're in the bedding category, you're going to have queen size, king size, double size, blue, red, pink. If you're just starting out, you might not have the budget to make a minimum order quantity of all these tons of variations. I just want a good standalone product that doesn't have different sizes and everything. Now, here's one thing I want to show you. Let me see here on this page if I can see any that have less than or a listing that might not be that optimized. Let's take a look here. Okay, here we go. So we've got this one. And what else? That one looks pretty good. And then we've got this one. Okay. And let's take a look at, here's a Barbie. All right. And here we go. Okay. So one thing we notice about all of these is that there is pretty good looking images here, all right? Now, just imagine if one of these only had this as the image. Usually, if it only had one image, it is going to be pretty, not very appealing to a consumer. Like, it's not enough information. I like to see different angles and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, black box, show me something that has a maximum number of 3 images, because all of these listings look really good as far as the number of images, go. But if I had one that only had one image, again, I come in with a full set of images that look like this. Immediately, I'm going to look a little bit better because, it's going to be a little bit more attractive to the buyer. So let's see if there's anything that this is going to come up with that meets all of these, criteria. And there's 14 products here that came up. So this is just the way that, I could look. I would look at some of these products. Like, take a look at this one, sleeping mask. All right. This one is not even in stock right now. That's crazy. All right. This is one of the worst listings I've ever seen in my life. Right? Here is blackout light, terrible title, terrible reviews, but when it was in stock, it was making more than $10,000 a month. So
wow.
That would be something that I might look into. I mean, that's crazy. What is this? This is just batteries, Fitbit inspired charging cable, essential oil, blender, tamper, accelerator. What in the world? Some of these products are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We don't want to do this.
It's funny. It's funny though, because you find products that you never would have thought about even listing.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Exactly. Ultrasound gel. Imagine that. Ultrasound gel. All right. So like, this is, this is something that any doctor's office that has an ultrasound, would need. It's something that I had no idea that existed. Right? Ultrasound gel. So I'm just going to take a look at this. This might not be a great product to do, but, their sales seem to be pretty decent. You look at their BSR, they're $26,000 in health. All right. So our estimated sales, they're making about $6,000 a month. All right. So I'm just curious. And this is without any reviews. And the product is not even FBA. This is shipped and sold by this customer right here. So let's take a look here. What I'd be curious about is, where are they getting their sales from? What keywords are driving? I mean, I would imagine the logical one would be ultrasound gel, but let's see what else. And that's something that you can do with Helium 10 right here in Cerebro. I'm going to paste the ASIN right here. And that is the ASIN of this ultrasound gel. And I'm going to say, hey, Helium 10, show me all of the keywords that this product is ranking for. That this product is showing up in the search results. All right. It says 0 sponsored keywords. So they're not even showing up in the sponsored results. All right. So that means this customer or this seller is not even sending traffic. All right. I'm just going to say, show me organically where they're ranked for, like on page 1. So where are they between 1 and let's just say 20. All right. And I cannot understate how amazing this is. This is this is stuff that 3 years ago that this technology didn't exist. But right there, within a few seconds now, I can see, look, what keywords could be sending them, some sales. So we have ultrasonic gel. I don't know what this means. Cavitation gel. Okay, that's interesting. Ultrasound gel. Just like we thought that that's the main keyword. And look, how do we know that they're getting sales from this keyword? This keyword, as you guys can see right here, let me zoom in a little bit here. Let me try something fancy. All right, here we go. We have a search volume, 9,000 times a month it's searched for. And then the key is right here. Organic rank. It is page 1, position 1. And we saw that. So that is why we know that the only way that it has such high search volume and can stay at the top of page 1 is if it's getting sales for that keyword, because Amazon wants to show products to customers that give them the best chance at making sales. Okay, so right off the bat, I know that is where they are getting a lot of their sales from. So then the next step is I would actually go search for this keyword. All right, ultrasound gel, and then I want to see what other products are out there, because just because that's page 1, position 1, that might not mean that there's opportunity everywhere. All right, so let's take a look at this page 1 here. Let's zoom in. And let's take a look right here at some of these first figures right here. All right, so let's go here. The first thing that I look at is right here, sales. Okay, I see that there's amongst the top here, there's only like one, this one right here, that is really just crazy sales. But these other ones, this is like maybe they're making 10 a day. This one, maybe 30 a day, 10 a day, less than 10 a day, like 5 a day, 20 a day. These are sales figures that aren't necessarily that difficult for me to kind of scale up to that. What else do I look for to indicate opportunity? I'm going to go along here and I'm going to look at this right here. Okay, let's take a look. Let me just take a look at this one really quick. Yeah, this is what I thought. All right, let me show you guys what I'm looking at here. All right, so take a look here. The next one I look at is review count. All right, we talked about earlier how if it has thousands of reviews, people are always going to click on that. But look at these number 1 guys. The number 1 guy has 0 reviews. This one has 134. This one has 9, 7, 15, 64. When you have a new listing, you only have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever reviews. I can compete here. If this was a page that had, thousands of reviews, it would be very hard for my listing to get clicks as a new one. But right here, if I only had 5, 6 reviews, I fit in really fine with these ones right here. What about the rating? All right, so let me just change colors here. This one has a 0 rating because they have none. This one has 4.5. That's pretty good. But here, this is 4, 3.5, and 4. So again, if I come in with a 5-star right away, look, I am better than every single one of these that's at the top of the page. What's the other thing I look at? The optimized listings. And look at this, number of images. Every single one here, except for one, they all have terrible listings. Only one image in their listing. And so again, this just signifies to me that, hey, there is probably some opportunity right here because these listings don't have great reviews. It's just not going to be difficult for me to maintain something here on page 1. So right away, I mean, I'm not telling everybody. Obviously, I would need to do a little bit more research into this. But I think your viewers can see here how easy it is. If we just had 2-3 hours, we can go and find tons of products like this where it's not completely saturated like the phone cases where everybody's got 1,000 reviews and everybody's making $10,000 a day or $20,000 a day, so it's impossible to scale up. There is opportunity out there on Amazon, and this is something that you would never have been able to find on your own. Like, you could be searching for hours on Amazon, and you probably would not have found ultrasound gel.
Yeah.
But using a tool like Helium 10, you can narrow down some filters and be able to find this opportunity out there.
Awesome. I mean, what you took us through essentially was a lot of the fundamentals that I speak about when selling a product on Amazon, on eBay, on anywhere really, which was, but you used the tools, but with the black box, you was able to show us the potential products that people could go into, researching that. And then with the cerebral, you can do the keyword research and then really see what listings are performing well. So I think that, yes, it's a great strategy. But before we end off, I wanted to know, for someone who is, say, already selling on Amazon, so they've already got a product, what advice would you give if they're struggling to see sales at the moment?
If they're struggling to see sales, they're already selling on Amazon, it's fairly easy to figure it out. You've got to determine, you've got to go and look for who your top competitors are. Like, you probably don't have the most unique product, which is fine. You're not supposed to. Amazon is not for having completely unique products that nobody knows about. That's Kickstarter or something, for some new invention. You probably got something that, has existing demand. So what you do is you find the top selling ones that, using Helium 10, the way I showed you guys, to find who are the ones who are getting lots of sales that look like your product. In other words, the people buying those products, they would be your potential customers too. And then take a look at their listings. Like, how do their images compare to yours? How does their price compare to yours? and what keywords are they ranking on page 1 for. You would use that exact thing that I did to show what keywords that gel was ranking for on page 1, and look at what they're ranking for on page 1, and then that's where they're getting their sales from. And I guarantee that those keywords, those main keywords that have a lot of searches and that they're at the top of page 1, I guarantee that your product is not on page 1 for those keywords. Maybe they're on page 2, 3, 4. So maybe you've got those words in your listing, but it doesn't do you any good if nobody can see your listing because you're buried like on page 3 or 4. And so you've got to try and identify those keywords, that your competitors are getting sales for, but that you're not, and then do what you can to increase your visibility, by running paid traffic, via Amazon PPC, or doing some kind of off Amazon promotion for that keyword for your listing. Whatever you can do in order to increase your searchability for that keyword.
Awesome. Bradley, thank you so much for all of the tips and the strategies in this video. I hope you guys have really taken a lot from this video and you go and you try out Helium 10. Can you give us a little bit of a description as to Helium 10 in terms of different prices that you guys have, or maybe different offers that are available and so on?
Yeah, so we have we have a free plan that people can try out, but that if you guys are serious sellers, which I think most of your audience are, you wouldn't be satisfied with a free plan because functionality wise, it's just kind of like for window shoppers. So the plan that I really suggest is our base plan, which is the platinum plan, which normally is $97 a month, and it includes over 20 different tools, full access to over 20 different tools. But Sam Day has a coupon for you so that you can, or 2 different coupons, I believe. One is if you're just not completely sure, you want to take it for a test drive, the full functionality. There's a 50% off your first month. And I'm sure you'll put that code here at the bottom, and you can use that. And then even still, it's risk-free, because if at the end of the month you're like, this is not for me, before 30 days, you can email us and say, I want my money back because this Helium, I'm going to only sell on eBay. Totally fine. Obviously, you're not going to need Helium 10 if you're just going to sell on eBay or Etsy or something like that. You just ask for your money back, so it's really no risk. The other one, if you're sure that Helium 10 is going to work for you, I would highly suggest using Sam Day's 10% off coupon, where you get 10% off for life, either on the annual plan or month to month. Every month, it's only about $86, $87 because you're getting 10% off of it, and he'll put the code at the bottom for that as well. But we've got every tool from financial analysis, the keyword research. Well, we showed you, we did the product research, keyword tracking. I had talked about, hey, how do you know where your product is ranked compared to your competitors? We've got that, where you can see on one graph how you rank on a certain search term compared to your competitors. We've got tools that can help you with your PPC, finding the products, finding the keywords for it. Alerts. There's malicious sellers out there who will go and try and change your images. It's sickening that it can be done, but another seller can literally go onto your listing, if they know what they're doing, and change the images, change your title, kill your sales, and you don't know about it until there's no sales. But we have a tool that as soon as somebody does that, you're going to get a text message or an email letting you know that, hey, somebody just screwed with your listing. We've got tons of tools. That's just, like I just mentioned, maybe 6 out of the 20 that we have. So I highly suggest checking it out.
Awesome. Well, I'll leave the links in the description down below for you guys to check out Helium 10. If you have purchased Helium 10 already, or after this video you purchase Helium 10, let me know in the description, in the comment section down below. And we will be putting out some additional tutorials for you guys about how you can use it, the different features that Bradley was speaking about, really going into depth and showing you how you can utilize the tool to really boost your Amazon sales and to get your business to where it should be. But thank you again, Bradley and the team at Helium 10 for helping us to create this video. We really hope it was beneficial for you and you found it useful. And again, if you found it useful, click that like button down below. Check out Helium 10 and we'll see you guys in a new video.